time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Today. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little...
It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. Touchdown, Colorado. The defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Dropping back. It's Mayava. And here comes a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway to set up the offense at the 38. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake on first down. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Close to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Running out of time in the pocket. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Handoff in a single back formation. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And the Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Lewis. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Jordan. And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the single back. Has the 1st down and more. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. To the air, it's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
Pulls it in. It's Thurman. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup here, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off again, the fourth with his QB today. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
The Wildcat doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So, throwing.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buffs. There was no catching him in time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Going after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
At the 33. Good enough for a first down.
And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now we run a draw play. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up.
Football comes out. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturned the previous ruling on the field. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes a quick catch. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. field now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. On the option, he's keeping it. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And it's a direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Important second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Lewis. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You've got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to it.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Can they keep this drive going? Try to convert on 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Mayavan. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound.
Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Turns it loose downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB...